guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Imani. I like to cook, I like to eat. People who are already here know that. If y'all want to eat cleaner, watch this video. I got some recipes for y'all, because we tired of eating the same old thing. We tired of eating sweet potatoes and ground turkey and broccoli every single day. So if you want to switch up stuff that you already eat and make it a little bit healthier, here are some recipe ideas. Now, first of all, before we even get into the cooking and stuff, figure out what you want to eat for the week. Look at what you have in the fridge, look at what you have in the freezer, see how much meat you have, see how much sides you have in that pantry, see if you got rice, potatoes. Some people don't even do the carb or the starch or whatever, so make sure you have vegetables, make sure you have broccoli, spinach, carrots, zucchini, Brussels sprouts, corn, whatever you eat. Now, I usually do spinach or I usually do broccoli. I do have a bag of Brussels sprouts, but I only can eat them if they have honey and bacon on them. Brussels sprouts are not the best by themselves. Now, first off, I made this the other day on my channel. Well, last Wednesday, because I post every Wednesday. I've been consistent with like 3 or 4 videos lately since I've been back. I made sweet potato toast. So I basically baked some sweet potatoes in little sheets and used it like bread. And I put peanut butter on them because I like peanut butter toast, you know, protein and all that, whatever. So right now I'm about to cut these sweet potatoes up into 4s. It's just 1 sweet potato. I'm gonna cut it up into 4 slices for me and my mom. I'm gonna make some bacon and eggs with that. I'm making lower sodium bacon. You can use turkey bacon, turkey sausage, whatever meat you want. The eggs I'm just gonna boil. I'm not a fan of scrambled eggs, but if you do like scrambled eggs, you can make those. Some people say that dairy is super inflammatory. I really don't care. I'm not eating to lose weight. I'm just eating better because I like how it makes me feel. I feel like I have more energy. I'm less sluggish. Like when I was eating Chick-fil-A every day, because that's where I work, I would literally be able to eat 1 meal a day and just snack the rest of the day and be full, and that's not cool. Wake up earlier, I don't feel as bad because I've been eating better. So I've cut out most of the fried food in my diet. I haven't been eating fast food unless it's something like grilled. I have gotten a few spicy fillets from my job, which are fried, but I put them in wraps with spinach and corn. I am a firm believer in good outweighing the bad. Like, if you eating something that you don't really have no business eating, which would be the fried food, you could always add extra greens into that recipe to make it better. Cooking sweet potatoes is like, it's just gotta be a crime. Like, literally like a sheet. Now, it's a little bit thicker than I want, and this one is a little thinner than I want, but that's okay because it's half a potato regardless. So we're gonna get a half. This is just a video of me doing foods for the week, but if you want to see some other stuff that I made in the past, you can always go on my TikTok, myimani06, and watch those videos that I made. Like I said, I made a sweet potato taco bowl. I will not be making that in this video, but I did already make it on my TikTok. I made stuffed protein pasta peppers, make yogurt bowls on my TikTok. And even now, to me, just giving y'all recipe ideas. Like, sometimes I'm not making the recipe on camera, but I'm still telling y'all what I made. Y'all can always go on TikTok and look it up and figure out how to make it, because that's what I do. If I see a recipe I like, I go on TikTok, I type in meal prep or clean eating spaghetti or something, and then it'll pop up and I just make the recipe my own. I use whatever I have at the house and we get down. I'm putting ground cinnamon on these sweet potatoes before I put them in the oven. I'm not putting any olive oil on them because I don't want them to be sticking to the pan or too soft. But I actually ate sweet potato skin for the first time the other day. Too grown. Here are the potatoes. I'm gonna put them in the oven on 400 degrees. Probably set a 20-minute timer and then flip them, put them back in there while I make my eggs and my bacon. So I'll be back. I only really cook breakfast when I'm off work. When I go to work, I take like a yogurt bowl or something, and then I take something salty for lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping my lunch and dinner for today. They are both chicken recipes, and I already thawed the chicken last night and I just didn't end up making it. One, because it would have been too late. Like, I didn't want to eat after 10:30. It was already 9:30 by the time I finished wrapping my hair up. And 2, because I figured, why not just start from scratch today? Let's do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anytime that I cook this week or just prep something that I didn't buy from work, I'm gonna show y'all what I made. I was gonna make buffalo spinach sliders last night, so I'm gonna make that for my lunch today. I'm gonna go ahead and season that and let it sit for later for when I'm ready to eat it. So first off, I'm gonna put some olive oil in here, just a little bit to bind it. I need some more olive oil because I bake with olive oil. I don't have cooking spray, so I always put that in the bottom of my pan whenever I use it. I put some hot sauce in there. Now, like I said, it's gonna sit, so it's gonna be spicy because these are buffalo sliders. I'm putting cayenne pepper. I have a cayenne pepper problem. I put cayenne pepper in every freaking thing. Garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. And I use seasoning salt. Usually I get the low sodium version, but they didn't have it last time I went to the store, so I just had to work, had to make do. It's almost gone anyway, so it's not gonna get a good one. Don't put too much. You don't want it overly salty because the sauce itself is probably salty. and then I mix it up. And if you don't clean your chicken, don't clean your chicken. I clean my chicken, sorry, don't care. 2 thighs a piece because I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches. I was gonna do one and do sweet potato fries with it, but I think I want to save that for when I do a chicken Philly slider with sweet potato fries. Like, see how normal everyday recipes can get turned, you know, healthier just with the switch of a side. Like, instead of deep frying regular potatoes, I'm gonna bake sweet potatoes and season them, and it's gonna be fries and it's gonna be good because I love a good sweet potato. Is that in my genetics? Nice and seasoned up. And we're just gonna cover it up and put it aside. Now, I know you're probably wondering, what you got there? What's that brick? This is salmon. This is frozen salmon. This is what was left. I'm gonna make honey garlic salmon bites tonight. I'm gonna make mashed sweet potatoes again, and I'm gonna make broccoli with it. It was so bust the last time I had to do it again. Or actually, I might make the Brussels sprouts tonight since I had bacon on hand already.
She don't need a job thing. My bitch up like Teletone. Hit the strip like every week. Cause we burn her half an hour. Just that like that guy.
Timer just went off, so I just covered my eggs up and I'm gonna put a 10-minute timer on. Now I'm about to flip these sweet potatoes real quick. Then I'm gonna get back to cutting this chicken up for later. Something that makes meal prepping for me much easier is having a bunch of plastic bags. If you have Tupperware with lids on it, that's great. I don't have regular Tupperware with me. It's all in storage. The only Tupperware I have is like split into 2. And I don't really like putting these in the same container because I smell and taste work together. I don't want my teriyaki chicken smelling like buffalo chicken or my buffalo smelling like teriyaki. On a teriyaki chicken, I put salt, pepper, garlic, onion. I put sesame oil, a little bit of cornstarch so it'll thicken up when I cook it. And don't get on me, but I did use the accent seasoning. I do not care about that MSG, sorry. And I already told y'all what I put on this, and I just put it in the bag. This is gonna be my lunch. This is gonna be my lunch tomorrow. And I have the salmon thawing out now. Sweet potatoes have been flipped. I'm about to flip this bacon real quick. Now, when it comes to putting the peanut butter on the toast, it pretty much melts up there. You cannot scrape it up there like you do regular bread. But this is the final outcome. I'm about to take it upstairs to my mom and we're gonna watch Pose. I know y'all probably wondering why I still got this wig cap on, but I gotta come and give me 1 second, baby. I'm about to do my hair, and I'm doing it for the video that I'm posting this Wednesday. So don't worry about what went on last Wednesday, because this is technically a week later for y'all. I got some parchment paper last time I went to the store because I'm tired of scraping chicken bits and crumbs off my hands. So I'm about to go put this in here. Oven is preheating on 400. Young hoes might not cook everything on high, but this young hoe put everything on 400. Then I'm about to go ahead and put the spicy chicken in the oven for maybe 40 minutes because I don't want it to be dry, but it ain't got no bones, so it's not gonna take as long to cook as if I was making drums. I should have trimmed the fat off these two, but I didn't think about that because I wasn't cutting it up. But the teriyaki chicken, I took the fat off of. Since I'm already down here, I'm gonna start prepping my breakfast for tomorrow, and I'm going to start prepping my dinner too. So when it's time to come cook, all I gotta do is make sure the sides is hot and make the meat. Okay, chicken is in the pan. Bacon is done. I'm only making 1 serving of Brussels sprouts a piece, so I only did 2 pieces of bacon because it don't need that much. It's just for a little flair. This part of meal prepping, I actually do prep it ahead of time, because I'd rather have the rice ready. Like, I don't want to have to make rice every single day. So I'm gonna make 2 cups of rice. And if you don't know how to make rice on the stove, just follow the directions on the bag. It's not that hard. This is 2 cups of cleaned rice. Make sure y'all, that water need to be clear before y'all put it in that pot. And 3 cups of water. And I'm about to put some butter in here, put it on the stove. I put it on high until it starts boiling. As soon as it starts boiling, cover it up, put it on medium low heat. Same with my potatoes. My potatoes about to start boiling, so I'm about to cover it up. Now, I don't measure my butter. You a freak about calories, check how much butter, check butter substitution, whatever, plant-based butter. I'm putting how much I feel like I want on my rice. I don't like no dry rice. So ever since I was forced to buy Country Crock because they didn't have any great value butter, I don't want nothing else. Last week I made stuffed peppers and I had extra peppers left over from the tops of the peppers. So I'm going to saute these down before I put this chicken in this pan. Normally I would saute them down in butter, but since I'm making teriyaki chicken, I'm gonna use sesame oil, which is already on the chicken, and I don't need that many. I'm gonna let those peppers simmer for a little bit, and I'm about to break this bacon up. Now keep in mind, I'm making 2 meals at once. The peppers are for my teriyaki chicken, and so is the rice, and that's for my lunch tomorrow. The sweet potato that's boiling right now is for dinner with my salmon and Brussels sprouts, which the bacon is for. Taste test your rice for texture. Fluff it when it's ready. I got perfect rice. Put it away. Go ahead and start adding my little sauce in. So this is my teriyaki sauce that I use. I put a little bit of garlic in there. The next thing, the best thing, I'm gonna add some brown sugar. For my teriyaki chicken, I'm gonna make broccoli with it, but I'm not gonna make it right this second. I'm gonna make it when I make dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate up the rice and the chicken in my big gobos. You can just talk to me. Like every video I'm using these little pink plates. Here's the teriyaki chicken and rice. Broccoli is waiting to be made. I'm gonna go ahead and cover these up, let these set aside. I'm not gonna put them straight in the fridge because they still hot. For the tops of my buns, I'm gonna melt some butter and I'm gonna use some Parmesan cheese and complete seasoning. And I'm about to cook some spinach down to put on these sliders. Now the chicken is almost done. I'm ready to put the sauce on there and put them back in the oven while I cook the spinach. Then I'm gonna toast the buns and put it together with the cheese. I use Buffalo Wild Wing sauce. You don't have to use that much, and a little bit of Hidden Valley Ranch. If you know you need lower calorie, lower sodium, whatever, go with your option, go with your mood. This is just what I use. Take this little meat brush, this little sauce brush, and brush this all on top of the chicken before I put it back in the oven. For my sliders, I'm using Sam Sweet Hawaiian from Walmart. And I'm not even gonna put no butter on these. I'm just gonna put them straight in the oven and then I'm gonna put the butter on top. Because usually I toast both sides of my bread, but I don't really need all that. My spinach, I wilted down. I don't really know, I just grabbed a handful. And I'm just gonna throw a little bit of these on each slider. I'm gonna get some mild cheddar slices out of the fridge real quick. There you have it, I'm boy. Like the final boss at multitasking. I'm about to make our yogurt bowls for tomorrow. Y'all gonna have to peel me off these mason jars. Like I love these mason jars. I love them. So first off, I'm gonna get this very much unsweet almond butter and line the jars with them. And literally just rub it on the inside, pause. And why was this jar so hard to get open, Aldi? Like, I didn't order no Talenti. I asked for some almond butter. This Great Value peanut butter that I'm also going to line my jars with. And I'm going to go ahead and add those apples to the bottom. Just a little handful. Mind you, every step here is optional or replaceable. I put a little caramel syrup on here. Just to make sure that that almond butter and then Greek yogurt does not make it inedible. I've been under half a jar now. And then I'm gonna fill it to the top with apples. I'm gonna add some more caramel to the top of the apples. Add this chocolate sea salt granola. And I try to add that on top of the apples so that it doesn't get soggy because of the yogurt. But it still might get a little bit wet from the caramel sauce. And that's all right. I'm gonna have to sweep the floor because I definitely just dropped a few crumbs of granola on the floor. Now that I'm done making that, I will be back later when it's time for me to make dinner so I can make my salmon and make my broccoli for my lunch. I'm gonna try to piece these together as the meal. So even though I'm filming them out of order, I'm gonna try to make like my chicken teriyaki meal is one clip. Then I'm gonna try to make my yogurt bowl is another clip. Make my salmon dinner is another clip. So we're gonna get to one.
Take money, fuck bitches, I'm roll running, catch a waving, I stack money, I blow 50s, I'm a fat nigga, give me more chicken, I'm being rolled up, I'm running and ripping, this a lamb truck, I'm shifting, I be tossed up, too slippery, I stay blessed up, these Christians, strip club, VIP, bring my bottles through, I'm a millionaire, baby, what you talking to? I'm smoking big off, baby, I got a slap wood full of runs, I spent 6,000 on shoes, I can only wear them bitches once, like no kids, it's made over 1 million in a month, I'm so serious, I be blowing 30K like it's nothing, all my pockets stuff crust, diamonds on me kickboxing, shit pop university, I got a degree for shit popping, diamonds on me moonwalking, 10 pointers hitting on, same niggas that piss me off, look at me now, I'm shitting on, diamonds on me moonwalking, 10 pointers hitting on, same nigga that piss me off, look at me now, running, catch a waving, I stack honey, I blow 50s, I'm a fat nigga, give me more chicken, I'm being rolled up, I'm running and ripping, this a lamb truck, I'm shifting, I be tossed up, too slippery, I stay blessed up, these Christians, take money, fuck bitches, I'm roll running, catch a waving, I stack honey, I blow 50s, I'm a fat nigga, give me more chicken, I'm being rolled up, I'm running and ripping, this a lamb truck, I'm shifting, I be tossed up, too slippery, I stay blessed up, these Christians. doesn't make sense now. Shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, oh you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right now. You say, do I wanna watch? Do I know what time it is right now? Yeah. It's after 2 a.m. and that's asking a lot of you right now. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever says is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. I've been up for 2 whole days thinking what I did to keep you going.
All right, y'all, I'm back and I'm about to make dinner, which is something I've never made before. I'm gonna wipe this counter down because I'm about to make dough on it. I make a homemade pizza with Greek yogurt crust and turkey pepperoni instead of pork pepperoni. And I tried the turkey pepperoni and I actually like it. It's not giving turkey bacon. It's not too salty because I asked a friend. She said like some turkey bacon brands make it too salty to try to make up for the pork taste. But I think this is perfect. I just hope they crisp up in the oven because they like folded. But I'm about to go ahead and start making this dough on this counter. Set y'all up on the other counter so y'all can watch me do it on this side. So first they said take 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. This is a personal pizza. So since my mom doesn't want hers now, I'm just gonna do 3/4. But if I was making it for both of us, I would do 1.5. And y'all know Greek yogurt be having that film on top. Mix that in. That is the protein. Don't pour it out. Hey, all you young hoes out there, if y'all want to do 3 1/4 cups, y'all can. I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup and 1/4 cup. It's one more dish to wash, so I really don't care. My butt is wet because I just did a split in the snow, so go like my TikTok right now.
She brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge.
Alright, y'all. Oil y'all pan up. I'm using olive oil. Use whatever y'all got. I'm put this crust right in there. And it ain't gonna spread out too much, so just shape it how you want it to be shaped before you put it in the oven. Now I'm gonna put it in here for maybe 10 minutes on 350. And then I'm gonna take it out, put toppings on it, and put it back in the oven. But you don't want it to be sticky from the yogurt, so you gotta bake it before you put the toppings on so it's not gooey. My crust is in the oven. I'm gonna make a little butter mixture to put on my crust before I put the toppings up there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my sauce in here and season it up the way I like it, like the little sugar, onion, garlic, and all that in here. So I had this Italian cheese. I'm just gonna pour it in this bag, well, pour this mozzarella with the cream cheese in the bag with it. When I open jars without cracking the seal, like without banging on the top first, it makes me feel like a young man, because why are you able to do that?
Through the voice that you left me telling me where I went wrong. I'll admit I'm sorry when I feel I'm truly sorry. Things change, people change, feelings change too. Never thought the circumstances would have changed you. You said you never traded, no. And I believed you when they told me don't. But either way, you're still invited and I can't even lie to you. Swear these days all you say is come and see me for once. Come and see.
We supposed to be meal prepping. What is this? I'm eating something.
Goodness.
Oh.
For the next 3 recipes, I needed apples, but I only ended up using 3 out of 4 of those cleaned apples. Now, I know cookie butter is not the healthiest, but I need a sweet treat sometimes. Like, I just can't put the sugar down yet. I'm new to this. I'm not true to this. For the oats, I put cinnamon, Greek yogurt, oat milk, and a little bit of sugar-free toffee syrup. I didn't want to make them too liquidy because I'm adding the apples in, and the apple juice kind of gets in the oats, so I made it a little bit thicker this time, and it's going to sit for like 2 days, so it'll be fine. For the oats jar, I layer it the same way I do my yogurt, but I did almond butter and peanut butter around the rim instead of the cookie butter.
Swear to God, I'm feeling. My bitch educated. Sign the clients, pay the payment. She don't need a job thing. My bitch strip like Hamilton. Hit the strip like every week. Cause we burn her half an hour. Just that life that got no limit. My beats never be pimped out. Condo out in town. It's like the nigga from New Orleans. I'm the nigga from the set though. Slap been hot since get-go. Making money, niggas making money. Still I'm still riding down some video. Real niggas know what the real strip be. Real niggas know what the real hit.
Doesn't make sense now.